Thing you forgot along the way. And so today's story is number 46, page 125. Sticking to a single path in life. One night, a mouse fell into a bucket. At first, he tried mightily to jump out, but the bucket was deep, the task hopeless. Next, he tried to gnaw a hole in the side of the bucket, but the wood proved too hard and too thick for him to gnaw through. Giving up, he moved frantically to another place and tried gnawing there for a while. But the results were the same. Again, he gave up and tried a different spot. The stout wood was impervious to his efforts. After gnawing in vain all night long, toward dawn, worn out in body and spirit, the mouse collapsed and died. If only he had kept gnawing at the same spot the whole time, he might have gnawed all the way through and escaped. The world is full of people who cannot afford to laugh at the story of the hapless mouse. Failing at one job, they try another and fail again, changing their job over and over. Such people may be called weak willed, yet weakness is a general human failing. Sticking to a single path in life is hard to do. It requires a will of steel and ceaseless effort. The more you waver, the more your life's efforts go to waste. Since this is the case, the thing to do is weigh your options carefully to begin with. Make a careful decision and carry it through with firm and unremitting effort. The entrance to a commuter train at rush hour can be so crowded that it seems impossible to squeeze another person on board. Yet, if you push on through, you'll often find there is plenty of room further in. No one should ever despair because the entrance to his or her chosen career path is clogged. There is an ancient saying, the persistent drip wears through stone. Okay, this story is a very powerful story about the importance of sticking to a single path in life, which is very difficult to do. And maybe more difficult than that is also to find out what is that single path we want to dedicate our lives to, and then go forward with it, overcoming all hardships, all obstacles, because we have spent such a long time weighing all the options and making a very firm and realistic decision. Yeah, so as a young person, when we are younger, we don't know what we want to do in life and we are confused. So some people, maybe they just follow their parents' footsteps. So if their parents were doctors, the child might just want to follow that path and become a doctor, but without giving it enough time to think what really suits your personality and your mindset, maybe that's not a good idea, because then a lot of these people, they can succeed, become a doctor, but then they regret their choice, and later they might find out that doesn't suit their background most fittingly, so they're not going to be very content. So it's very important to spend a lot of time finding out what are our strengths, what we can offer the world, and then find out what we want to do with it. It says like the entrance to a commuter train at rush hour can be so crowded that it seems impossible to squeeze another person on board. It's like an analogy that at the beginning it seems impossible, but actually, if you really want to achieve something, you will be able to overcome those hardships. So don't fall into despair thinking that, oh, I can't do this, it's not possible. Just like a train might look so full when you enter it, but when you enter, you see that towards the end of the car, there's a lot of space. People just don't like to get close together. That's all. Yeah. So once we find out what is it that we want to do, then we stick to that single path because there will be obstacles no matter where we go. There will always be people that we might not enjoy working with, difficult people. Yeah, I was talking with a friend the other day. She was saying she just wanted to change her position at work just to get away from a difficult person. But difficult people are on the road when we drive. They're at the department store, in the grocery store. They're everywhere. They can be our neighbors. We cannot just keep changing, direction so that we don't have to face them. They will pop up from another direction. So it's better to overcome this difficulty by strengthening our mindset. What is it that is triggering me? If we understand those triggers, we can work with them through Buddhism and the Dharma, and then we can liberate ourselves from those sufferings. So, in this way, learning the Dharma, we can go forward, overcoming any obstacles, no matter how insurmountable it might appear. We will overcome it. That's the power of Dharma. That's how we feel supported by all the Buddhas in the universe. So good job, everyone, for being here, dedicating this time to our mental health and spiritual growth. Today is Thursday, so have a beautiful Thursday, everyone. Bye.